When DC All In first hit, I kind of tried to sound the warning bells that nothing changed. They just shuffled up their players. They, in fact, promoted Tom Taylor to Detective Comics from Nightwing. They shuffled Jason Aaron onto this Superman sort of thing. Tom King's still there. All these woke weirdos are still there. Nothing changed. It's the same DC Comics with the same people, but now they're all in, right? Okay, whatever that means. So, of course, this came with the announcement of the Absolute DC Universe, which is helmed by Scott Snyder, which is like a edgy, dark, screwed-up version of the universe. Yay, another Elseworlds with edgy, dark, screwed-up things. How exciting. And of course, a lot of people love Absolute Batman, it's fine. You're allowed to like what you like. I think it is not Batman, and so it's kind of pointless. It's a dumb Elseworlds. I don't know why it's getting so much attention. Shouldn't be one of the best sellers of the year or DC's top seller for the year. It just shows to me how poor of a state their main line is for that to be the case, and people are just desperate for anything that's not woke, that actually does honor to the characters, and that's what they're hoping. Now, Batman to me, is not even Batman, and none of these characters are themselves. They're these, screwed up versions of the characters. Like, if you read Batman, he's really like a Rob Liefeld creation, like a roided out Punisher or something like that. Superman appears to be some anti-capitalist allegory, and Wonder Woman is just generic strong female lead from hell. Okay. So that's what we've got so far, and I think it's going to get worse as the new characters come down the line. We know that they're going to have a race swap Green Lantern, of course, yay. And we're going to have Martian Manhunter with Denise Camp, who's a weird woke mind virus guy who's screwing up the Ultimates line already. And so this is not going to go well long term, and there's no reason to care about it long term because, again, this is like a weird mirror side universe, so what's the point? But they did manage to captivate people for the first couple of issues through a lot of variant retail incentives covers. And there's already signs that this is going to be going woke. And it, of course, is being led by Absolute Superman because they can't push that hard in Absolute Batman. That's where people have their focus. But on these side things, this is where it's at. I read the first couple issues. It's a slog, guys. This is hard to get through. Jason Aaron's writing is atrocious. I don't know how he gets these sort of A-list assignments over and over again. But hey, we'll get into this in just a moment. Smash that like and subscribe button. Make sure to sign up for my Fandom Pulse, guys, which is where I'm writing the news on a daily basis. Appreciate you for being there. I'm a comic writer myself, and I know how to do this. This is my 13th graphic novel called The Emerald Array. It is a science fiction epic. It is just pure action, lots of fun. If you like classic 70s and 80s DC comics, you are going to absolutely love this, my friends. This is a Space Marine team that is fighting against demonic space bugs who are attacking the Terran Imperium. It is up to them, and it is just wall-to-wall action, as I said. Now, we are going with an art style that is reminiscent of, the Fourth World Jack Kirby kind of stuff, because we like the old art styles better as well. I'm very much into classic comics. That is what I'm here for, and that's what I'm trying to promote. So if that sounds like something you'd love, please come and support independent comics, support our channel, get in on my universe. This is a great time. We're going to be building this so much in the coming couple of years. Thank you so much for getting us over 300 backers, over 15K already. Huge win for the channel, and I appreciate you for being there. If you want to support our channel, kick in, just grab a digital copy, just try us out. I think you'll be coming back for more, and I appreciate you. It's in the description below, and thank you again. All right, so readers have been waiting for the woke shoe to drop since the launch of DC Comics' Absolute Universe. Absolute Superman appears to be the first to fall, as Superman's crest is now revealed to be a worker's crest in a, quote, labor guild in an anti-capitalist rant by Jason Aaron. Now, I've been warning people since the beginning, and I got pushback for talking about this. Barbara Gordon race swapped, and of course, you see this. Jim Gordon's not black. She is black. Very, very weird. And she's in one panel in Absolute Batman #1. They bring her more into Absolute Batman #2, of course. This didn't have anything to do with the story. She could have not been in the panel at all and didn't need to show her. So the only purpose for this storytelling was to show, hey, Barbara Gordon's black now. And that was it. And so this is a classic race swap attempting to push that whole diversity and inclusion agenda, and of course, get you lulled into complacency about it. This is what they're trying to do. They are now moving because they've gotten a little smarter about this. Instead of just going way hard, doing stuff like this where it's a little subtler. This isn't even subtle to me, to be honest. But a lot of people like push back and said, "Oh, it's an alternate universe. It's totally fine to do that." And this is how many people have been manipulated and actually have fallen to the psyops that they tried to do, because they're not toning this stuff back. They're pushing harder. Scott Snyder has, of course, been whining about how Twitter X has changed since Elon, and, of course, is pushing Blue Sky like all the others. He's another one of those sort of guys who's out there trying to push the agenda, and people like to hide it because it's Scott Snyder. The guy's got a little more talent than a lot of the DC guys. I will give him that. And this is something that was not enough for people to go, okay, that's it. Now you get into Wonder Woman, and it gets kind of weird because... Please understand, any effort to fashion me into another arm of your military-industrial complex will simply not be tolerated. So strong female lead is woman-splaining here, right? And it's just like, again, like I've read these, and it's like the least weird and woke and out of the three, and I think the most like Wonder Woman out of the three. But here's the thing. Like, she's been in hell this whole time. Where did she hear terms like military-industrial complex? Why does she know about this? Doesn't make any sense. And so, yes, the strong female lead's just smarter, and it's kind of a lecture on Americanism and all the like, which, of course, these people, I don't know why, Kelly Thompson, if you really cared about the military-industrial complex, probably should have voted for Trump because he's the one dismantling it. But hey, in Absolute Superman's where it gets woke because it's Jason Aaron. Jason Aaron always is the worst. And this is where it gets crazy. So Superman is like some like low-class servant slave in a, quote, labor guild. On the bottommost rung of that ladder toiled the labor guild. Yes. And here it is. Class distinctions were of such importance that citizens were required to wear their status at all times. The crest of the labor guild was a mark of shame. So this crest is, of course, the Superman logo. Now, what does this have to do with labor guild? Shouldn't it be an L instead of an S? I don't know. It's weird that it's an S anyway, because, again, I've never liked the whole House of L crest, like trying to make something out of this other than the fact that S stands for Superman, which is what it originally was in the Golden Age. Now, this is an anti-capitalist rant, and Superman actually comes to Earth and starts fighting against like corrupt corporation capitalism, blah, 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 blah. Power to the people, yay, commie stuff. So now we've seen this in Superman Red Sun, which was in Elseworlds about literally him coming to the Soviet Union. Pretty interesting take on that. Mark Miller did a pretty good job on this. This is just like schlock by Jason Aaron by contrast. So again, they're already done this kind of type of stuff. It's already been a weird thing, and it doesn't really work out. But this is where it is. Superman is now anti-capitalist. His whole crest, his whole family is about that, and about how they hate the elites, they hate the billionaires. Of course, it's going to be an anti-Trump, anti-Elon thing. You know how it's going to go. This is pretty ridiculous, is what it is. But I hear it's going to get worse as well. My DC insiders told me as Absolute Universe was launching that once we get into issue 3, 4, 5, somewhere in there, they are going to reveal that Superman is pansexual. As we've already had our gay Superman from Tom Taylor over the last several years, who, people will say, oh, it's Jonathan Kent, so it's fine because it's not Clark Kent that's gay. It's like, what you guys, like, stop simping for these corporations. They're terrible. This is going to be happening here, and I guess they'll say it's fine because it's an alternate universe again. But mark my words, it's going woke. They can't help themselves. This is Jason Aaron, after all. This is what he does every single time, and you can expect it to get worse as this goes along. All right, what do you think about Superman and his anti-capitalist crest? Oh my gosh, so cringy. Leave a comment down below with what you think. Love to hear from you. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to check out the alternative to this, guys. We're doing it. We're coming out with comics. I'm writing like 5 comic scripts this month because I am that busy on this stuff, all because of excellent readers like you. Grab this today. Grab the Emerald Array. You're going to love this. We are actually done with the line art already, and colors are 75% done as of this video. So we're getting this all wrapped up to get to you with a bow, and we love it. It's a good book. You're going to enjoy it. It's in the description below. Thank you so much for your support.